Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely. He was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
And he was quick to react. And he's making progress on the ball. Vitinha. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Wan-Bissaka. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pele. Oh, they could break here. He won't be happy with that one. Juve. Zola. Vitinha. Zola. Pele, steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so
tries one from range! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ronaldinho. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Forced to go back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a decent clearance. And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard does well to stand up to him. Can he get it through? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Batistuta. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Quickly taken. Good ball, good take. Delivers the ball. Nice interception, well timed. Pele, the specialist in tearing teams apart. So we're still where we started right now. Foot in. Kukçu.
Roma always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Now it's Del Piero. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Now, can they get him away? Dembele! They want to be quick to recover this. Can he... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Batistuta. McAllister knocks it into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Dembele. Could move up a gear here. Vitinha is onto this. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Del Piero. McAllister. Batistuta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ambitious ball here. That is a brilliant interception. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's Dembele. And now the breakaway. Pele. Good driving run. Pele cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, it's Dembele. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 7, Pele. Coming on the field is number 23, Mohamed Salah.
And that's aimed into getting up there! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Marquez. Silvestre. Nicely weighted ball. Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Mohamed Salah is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Ronaldinho. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And it's Del Piero. Solar. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And Solar! Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Zola plays it short, engages and forces him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Kukçu. He's had it taken off him. And this is Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Silvestre. Batistuta, given the lift of his goal. Vitinha. Looking to play him in. Well read. And the danger is averted. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, super find. He's got away. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Mohamed Salah. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Substitution.
Neymar. Now Mbappe.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
This looks promising. Juke driving forward. Juke! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Diouf is offering a wry smile there.
All hands on deck for this one. Neymar goes short. Strips it back. And it's Rijkaard. Flashes it. Bullish header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Silvestre. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Dembele. Del Piero. And it's Del Piero. Shot a goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Indonesia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Kvaratskhelia chasing after it. Casapia, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Timber simply refused to be outdone there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made...
Vitinha! Vermin. That has been slung wide. Looking to play him in. It's a goal kick. It's a pretty loose pass. Del Piero. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far? That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Vitinha, over to the right flank. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Haaland! That is brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And we have liftoff! That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Casapia have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
It is another opportunity from a set piece.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Zola, great chance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Vitinha gathers from the goal kick. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's Edmilson. Indonesia are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Who's he going to be aiming for here? Zola. Zola cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Searching pass he's played there. Haaland finds himself offside. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And it's Vitinha. Van Bronckhorst is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zola. Zola going forward. Fermin did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fermin. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Zola. Fermin. Played out towards the right wing. Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's been given a chance! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Casapia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And this is Zola. Zola proves just a little bit too strong. That's very neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Vitinha. Chouameni. And here's Haaland. Spread out to the left. Haaland. Kvaratskhelia is onto this. And the shot! Oh no, this does not look... In he goes again! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! And that is indeed the final act. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back underway then.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Goes for a shot! It's a goal! They're back within reach!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? De Jong. Chouameni. Nice sequence of passes, this. Fermin. Pele. Oh, it's Dembele.
There they go, hunting again.
Calafiori gets a foot in here. Timber. Now Saliba. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Indonesia have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
De Jong. Saliba. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Oh, great feat, that.
Vitinha producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Lopez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Quick look, then plays it in. Spread it left. Kvaratskhelia. That is ended up in no man's land. De Jong. Chouameni. Oh, now he can run away with it. And it's Van Dijk. Indonesia can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he is dashing away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. De Jong, who does have an assist to his name. Kvaratskhelia tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. A header! Now, who's going to be first to this? No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And here's Haaland. Edmilson. Here's Vitinha. Zola given the lift of his goal. Chouameni. De Jong. And it's Timber. Yamal. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Vai proceder uma substituição.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Número 19.
Zubimendi.
Número 13. Número 9. Número 21.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
Mudaram os seus lugares.
Calafiori promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Número 17. Número 36. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Saliba. Timber. Played back to the goalkeeper. And Calafiori. Doué. Wirtz. Zubimendi. Added Zubimendi. And it's Wirtz. Good ball, good take. And the shots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Lampard. And Yamal. Spread to the right. Chouameni does well not to be outdone there. Raul. Vitinha. Mohamed Salah. Yamal. Calafiori makes the interception. And it's gone back to the keeper. Timber. He's got away. Del Piero. Plays it across.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And he's whipped it across. Raul. And that will be it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that So welcome one and all to a pick. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Rizal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer picks it up from the goal kick. And that has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Pele goes short. Oh, cracking ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Turns back here, probably the best option. Jorginho. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Pele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a sharp pass. Howson wins the duel this time. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Marquez. And it's Thuram. McAllister. Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Rizal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Dembele. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Del Piero. Foot in. Rafinha. That's good running with the ball. Threads one in. Space for him to turn and look. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Strokes it back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rizal. Pele. Shifted it to the flank. Now, what about a counter-attack? No, that's been intercepted. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chance for a shot! Serginho. And it's Serginho. That is ended up in no man's land. Pele engages and forces him off the ball. Jorginho. Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer. Tries to pass it through.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Rafinha. And that's a good ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but then...
Oh, a gilt-edged chance! And he's stuck it away! This is... So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And no, that was never going to make it. McAllister. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he is dashing away. Can he finish? Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is all they have time for. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
And the shot! Pele. Chance here to counter. And here's Del Piero. Oh, he's bust, and Del Piero! Great football, shot and save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And this is Pele. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Great vision. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's Dembele. Zola. Zola. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. This game already looks like a fait accompli. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rizal! He's kept it out just.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Zola. Del Piero. He has found the way. Shot a goal! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Dembele. Oh, good-looking ball. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! And that's off target.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Takes a shot! And it's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Dembele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Indonesia are having a ball here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's Serginho. McAllister. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And this is Dembele. It'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Rafinha. Rafinha going forward. Has to go back here. He's having a shot! An instinctive delivery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zola. The ball has bounced loose now. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Howson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's gone loose. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Chance for Beckenbauer. Great ball. He's had a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Manchester United with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, good effort! And no mistake! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Nicely weighted ball.
3 minutes
In once more. Oh, that was vital. Shapes to shoot! So their fourth corner of the game. And Bronkhorst tries to clear. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Dembele. Rizal! And with that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Well, those of you who followed English football around the turn of the century will certainly know this man well. He is, of course, Giovanni van Bronckhorst, another fine Dutch import who claimed his fair share of trophies whilst on these shores.
And later on in the continent too, Peter. He never really struck me as a...
Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.